Okay, so you go to Colombia, you get the procedure. When you wake up, how do you feel?
I'm gonna be completely honest. Waking up for me, like those memories are still blurry because I was so high on whatever they gave me. So I was the last person to get surgery. There was When I went in initially, there's a whole bunch of girls coming out from surgery. So I'm seeing them all fucked up. I'm like, oh my God. And they look out of it. I stood in the same recovery home as Kimbella, and she went in. Me and her went the same month to get our surgeries. She went in ahead of me. So as I'm going in, she's coming out. And I'm seeing her. She's all bright-eyed. Like, she's, oh, hi. I'm like, yo, this bitch just got her body opened up. And she's saying hi to me. I'm walking in. Like, I that's why I downplayed it. Because I'm seeing all these other girls who've had previous surgeries. This is my first time getting anything done. So I'm like, oh, they're good. This ain't gonna be nothing too crazy. I woke up, I went into surgery maybe around like 3 o'clock. I didn't wake up out of that hospital room on a table or a bed until like 1 o'clock at night. They said that they had me heavily sedated and I wouldn't wake up. So when I did wake up, it's so blurry to me, but I woke up, all the lights in the rooms were off. I was completely in the dark. I was cold. And I didn't have my phone on me, so I'm yelling, "Get me my phone! Where's my phone? Somebody!" I'm thinking they left me in the hospital by myself. And I left out the hospital maybe like 30 minutes after, and it was maybe like 1:45 in the morning that I was leaving the hospital on my way to the recovery home.
Okay, so you go through the procedure, but from what I understand, there are some complications.
Yeah, so before I had my surgery, my surgeon, he asked me, he was like, there's I have MS, and I didn't do much research before going to get the surgery on how it would affect my body. So he asked me, because he was privy to the fact that I had MS. I disclosed all of that with him. He was like, look, because of your MS, I don't know how this type of pain is going to affect your body. What we have is a pain pump, which basically I think is an IV, is a pump, like a little satchel that you walk around with, and they put the IV from the bag into your back, and whenever you feel like some intense pain, you'll pump it, and it'll pump like morphine, I think. So that completely gave me a MS flare-up. I had it for a day, and it brought down my blood levels. My iron was low. They were telling me I might need 2 blood transfusions if I didn't get my hemo up. So it was that completely like fucked me up. It had nothing to do with the surgery. I want to disclose that because I had a good surgeon and I had a beautiful recovery home. All the nurses, it wasn't because of the surgery that complication happened. That I saw it all over World Star Latin and stuff like that, that I got botched up. That's not what happened. My body had an MS flare-up due to the pain pump that was in my lower back.
Okay. I mean, was it really painful, though, coming out of that?
To be honest, I regret going on the pain pump because I don't think it would have been as bad. I think that it triggered an MS flare-up, and my body was just so fucked up after that. Like, besides the surgery, that had I not had that pain pump, I don't think it would have been bad because of that pain pump, I was throwing up. I wasn't able to eat. I was constipated. It was just so much stuff going on. I couldn't sleep. My body was on fire. It was just a lot. And I felt like it was because of the pain pump that happened.
Oh, yeah. I mean, morphine, that's essentially the top of the ladder when it comes to heavy drugs. Like, they give that to people like in hospice, people that are dying and there's no other, chance of them recovering. It's like, here, have some morphine and just live out your final days high.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when they give you the morphine, that means there's nothing else that'll work. So, yeah.
So, I was in all that pain off the pump afterwards, too. They were scared to give me anything because of how my body reacted because of the morphine. All they were giving me was ibuprofen.
Ah, okay, which is over the counter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like imagine getting hit by a car and all a doctor is giving you is ibuprofen.
Okay. Well, how long ago was the operation? Like, what was the date?
It was April 28th.
Okay, May, June. So this is 2.5 months or so.
Yeah.
Okay, so how are you now?
I'm good. You know, my body's still healing. My body's still not gonna look this way. I'm still swollen. I'm not fully healed, so it takes about 6 months to see like real results. So I'm
What
just,
was really the reason to get the plastic surgery?
why not?
Okay.
Did it because I
Why
wanted
not?
to.
And there you go. And there you go. Was there any other? Okay, so this is your first time getting plastic surgery. Have you got any
Yeah.
other work done of any sort?
I had lip fillers once. That was it.
Okay. Okay. Do you think you're done at this point,
Oh
or do
yeah.
you? Yeah.
I'm content with how I look.
Okay. And then what? In 6 months, that's when everything is done. I guess that's when you'll debut everything and so forth.
Maybe. I
Okay.
just been low key, at least trying to be. So
Yeah.
who knows? Maybe in 6 months I still might not post.
I feel you. Well, listen, if it makes you happy, you only have one body in this life. However you want to work it out, that is completely your choice. You know what I mean? So I'm glad you're okay, because like I said, I've heard some bad stories and so forth about this type of thing.
Thank you.